Hey there, Nintendo fans. I've noticed every couple years, Nintendo comes out and releases a new Legend of Zelda game. We're hopefully going to be presented in 2010 with the new Legend of Zelda saga. But the thing is, there's people who are thinking right now, how do Legends of Zeldas even hook up? Well, that's what I'm going to try to talk about today, and this will be my views and ideas on how I think the story leads up. So, coming in for the first story in the series, I think it's Ocarina of Time, and following right after that, she'll be Majora's Mask. Now, why I'm saying that is, in all the little stories that they talk about in all the games about the chosen one of time and all that stuff, it's always about how this Ganon turned into a beast. Well, in the other ones, he's already the beast. And the story I'm talking about is this one. Now, this story comes straight from Wind Waker, and this is probably one of the most detailed stories from any of the other ones, because I always mention the story, but this one actually puts great detail on telling you exactly what happened, which is pretty much more or less the great town of Hyrule, was all blessed and great, and then they had the different, Triforce pieces and everything. Ganon, evil, took the power and tried destroying the land. Now that is pretty much exactly what Ocarina of Time is. And this is the beginning of the story, which I say is why it's the first one. And then because Zelda takes Link back in time so he can do his childhood, that explains perfectly what Majora's Mask is. So that's why I'm saying that's 1 and 2. Now, for my number 3 will be A Link to the Past. Now why? The story's still you're a kid, and it leads directly sounding like after Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, because you're going back to save Zelda and all these other damsels, which also can be taken also by the all the people you have to save in the temples in Ocarina of Time, which would be the sages. So that's why I'm linking that up with those ones. And also, because it's called A Link to the Past, it's helping you link up the past 2 stories. Now, it could be just a play on words, but that's where I'm getting the vibe from. Now, that ends the first saga of the first 3 games of this part. So there's only 3 games in the first saga. Now, the next saga is a game that I really didn't like from the series, and that would be Wind Waker. Now, the reason why I'm saying Wind Waker is a totally new saga or series or whatever from that one is because you are a new Link. They do say that you're not Link, you are a new kid who you can be called Link, but you're not actually the original Link. Because you have to go get the hero's clothes, and the hero would be the one from the last 3 games I said. So this game, following right after to Phantom Hourglass, which is the direct sequel to Wind Waker, would be the next in the saga. Now the next one isn't what most people are going to be thinking, but the third part of this saga is going to be Link's Awakening. And why I'm saying Link's Awakening? Because in the story, you actually start off on a boat which gets destroyed, which explains the story of Spirit Tracks. And then from here, you can add in, your Minish Cap, your, was it Four Swords, Four Sword Adventures, all those other ones that look like this, and that would complete that saga. And let's call it the anime saga. Now the next saga will be the starting of a new and great beginning, which would be Zelda Twilight Princess. Now Twilight Princess, again, you're a new Link. This would be the 3rd Link this time, and you will be starting a whole new adventure. In 2010, we'll be getting the second one in this saga. No one knows what's going to be happening yet, but there are hints with this statue that looks like the sword. So supposedly people are thinking the sword will be coming to life. So I know I'm missing out on some Zelda games, but you can fit them in where you want. So right now, in the comments below, add in how you wanted the games to be, how you think the games are gonna be. The ones I missed, where do you think I should put them? And all the other things. If you like this video, I'm gonna be making more like this. So please comment, rate, and subscribe, and we'll see you on Monday.